There's autumn. Ah, she's rounded them up. I've just been in there. That's another video. That's the Cursus near Stonehenge. And that's another day's visit. So hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, I picked an autumnal day for once, which is something I like, as you probably remember. So we're off to see some Barrows and hopefully no people, but that's not the case. Anyway, I would suspect that there won't be so many people where I'm going, because there often never is. So let's face you forward. Ooh, mushroom. You didn't think it was autumn? No idea. If you want to identify the millions of different types, go right ahead. Well, according to my map, there's a long barrow here. Obviously it's gone, so it's the site of. That's what it means very often. So she was a shepherdess on a motorbike. It's full of people, actually. I was surprised. I wasn't really expecting that many. There are runners, there are walkers, there are trees dropping nuts on my head. So I'm tempted to go into here and well, that was a bit silly, wasn't it? Or was it? Is there a path through? Looks, ooh, yeah, there is one. Let's, if you don't get to see this video, it's because the bombs exploded. Well, you know, there are hidden bombs everywhere because of the army firing. But this is a nicer journey, isn't it? It is for me. Lots of young beech saplings. Beech and yew seems to be the common trees around here. And that fits with other areas that I know. Wow, look at it. Amazing, look. Spider webs. One of my favourite tracks by No Doubt. There you go, so there's something you can search. Whoa, walked into a spider web there. I feel rain. I love exploring these little places of magic. And here we are, first of the Barrows. Well, that was really unexpected. Wow, look at that tree. Look at that. Wow, that's quite old. Look at the girth on that, look. Can't really get it in, so we'll have to just admire its lower parts, if you don't mind me being a little bit rude there. As I don't. But you knew that. Wow. Now it's had to be ruined because people come and desecrate monuments, and you could say I'm doing that by walking on it, by having fires. Look. This is actually called a bowl barrow, I guess, because it's like a bowl. Wow, look at that. But they are quite amazing, look. And there is another one. Which I'll lift up now. There you go, that's another one. And while we're here, I've just noticed that there are a lot of vehicles parked down there, lots of van dwellers. Don't know that you can see them in this light. And there is Stonehenge, just in the centre of the shot there. Yeah, ish, pretty much in the centre. So if we look, that gap in the trees is the gap in the trees over there. That's where the cursor goes through. Goes through there and then heads on right out to that top corner where the sheep are. That's a legal old track there that the vans are on. But right by Stonehenge, can nearly see it. Shall I zoom in further? Maybe shaky. Okay, you ready? There we go. Can't even see it. Don't know where it is. Can you? There it is. There we are. Guess what time it is? But also, the sun has come out. And there they are. So let's redo this. If I zoom in the clarity too much, the clarity will go. So here we are. But you can see the line of vehicles. So I did say that, you know, if the Cursors has a post at that end and at that end, well, it would be seen from Stonehenge because Stonehenge is higher. So you could have a tree there, couldn't you? But that would also imply that this land was totally clear. In case anyone's wondering, well, we have a massive homeless problem here now. Not to mention people who want to live in vans and trucks and other ways. So I notice the sun has come out, so I'm going to have a coffee and see if I can keep my energy together to make it through when it may get hot. Now, excuse the noise, farmers rounding up sheep, but I was wrong about the Cursors Gap. It's not that one there, it's that one in the distance on the horizon. Now if I zoom back, we can see just how long it is. Right, it goes through those trees, yeah, at the back there, and all the way along here, along that line of trees there, along that line of trees, right up there to the edge of this lot. Now that's long, isn't it? And that line of trees over there, just in front of that, and I'll see if I can zoom into them as well. Right, now, I think that's right, yeah, in the middle there, in the middle of the shot, is our 3 barrows. And those 3 barrows, between those 3 barrows and the trees beyond, and Stonehenge to the left, that's where the old Stonehenge Free Festival used to happen. In that field there. And that's where you would have found a little teenage Mark. Well, coffee over. We'll head through here, back again, back to this beauty. Oh, that's a rather large cobweb I was going to walk through, but no thanks. I don't have a problem with spiders, but I don't want to walk through a huge web. It really is a magnificent tree, this. Bless you. Right, here's where the sheep were. Not sure where the farmer went in. I would have thought there would be a gate here anyway. There's that barrow. Well, what I can hear in the background, I can hear... Oh yeah, it's a temporary gate. It's a fence gate. I can hear there is some shooting going on. And now I do this all the time, don't I? As soon as I start speaking to you, I need to turn you around that way, because we're starting to see some things. So if I can zoom in here. And then we can just look this way. I know it's not the best or clearest. But it gives you some sense of the landscape around. And back out. So we're off to the right here, so no need to explore any Land Rovers. Now it does seem like there's that barrow that we've just come from. It does seem like we're all fenced in. And welcome to Britain. All fenced in, mate. So here's another one. Now I'm going to say something here, but maybe controversial, and that is, people revere this. I mean, this is our past, these are our ancestors, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they were nice people. And this burial mound doesn't necessarily mean what we think it might mean. Do you see what I'm saying? See, much of this is made up by what's been found in them, and our own minds and our own views of our own world that we inhabit. Now looking at this, if I was to go in the middle, it's aligned, well, it's not aligned to the east or west, depending on how you see it. But we tend to put modern views onto everything. For example, the common assumption for anyone coming here or anyone doing anything is for mining, yeah? To steal, to take out of the earth, to have, to grab. So, who says humans are nice? So, people who think about what aliens might want to come here for, it's often they want to come here to quarry, to mine the gold. Well, is that the case? I don't know. That's quite a nice one, isn't it? It's got that almost perfect thing. I love the way that beech trees grow on it. On them, it's popular because of the chalk landscape, obviously, but the chalk downs. Now here's another one. It's loaded, honestly. It's loaded. So many. There's one there. It's just another barrow. I'm not sure how many there are around here. You know, we're about to go to some more. And maybe a better view of the henge. It has cleared up. It's quite warm. Well, it's possibly heading towards the heat as far as I want it. I'm sure for other people it's nowhere near. It's unusual to have Stonehenge in my videos, isn't it? Really unusual. As it clears, we may get more views. I'm pretty sure there's more Barrows at the end of where all the buses and trucks are there. I think so. And then from that bottom corner there's then a walk that comes up over the other side where those trees are, on the other side of those trees, right up to the top of those trees on the horizon, and then back. Oh, in that gap there, it looks like there's a mound. Interesting. Let's zoom out again, and we get another vantage point for the cursors. Yeah, so through that gap in those trees on the horizon, and all the way along, 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 all the way along to that corner there. So we're going to follow this green lane. Ah, well maybe, no, yeah, if I'm coming back, maybe I'll come back through the wood. Well, let's have a quick look in here. Because if it does get hotter, then I'll be wanting to come up somewhere. Oh! Ah, hello trees. Oh. Okay, let's go magically through here. And what have we found? Look, we have another barrow. Another one. So big that I can't get it in. Amazing, isn't it? Let's go up there, get a sense of the view. So at one time, I guess, there would have been a view down to Stonehenge. I mean, this is prominently placed. Prominent. Look at all that over there. Yeah, this is prominent, isn't it? Stonehenge just down there. This is right on the ridge. Is this the King's Barrow? It's not, well, one of them. They call them King's Barrow, but were they kings? They might have been queens. Wow, there's another one down here. Lots of yew trees. I'm feeling something now. I am. My whole body is absolutely buzzing. This is real. This is buzzing. I'm buzzing. Not in excitement. All my hairs have stood on end. Like I've just had a memory of the past. Wow, I'm tempted to go through there on the way back. These views are just incredible. Look at it. Wowee. And not the first use. But people come to sacred sites and old parts of history and have fires and do stuff, but yet no one knows what the relevance of these places is, other than something I can tell you for sure, and that is that Stonehenge and Stonehenge area is a death place. That I am pretty sure about. Whoa. And this is another one. Some lovely ash trees. Let's go and have a peek at these roots here. That grass was really long, up to my knees. Not the easiest to walk in either. The yew roots are just like the above ground bits. Well, there are a lot of yews here and they're quite old. There's one there. Now we are going over here, and those beech trees here are 200 years old. And like I said, this isn't going to be quiet of people. Don't know why they're calling the cows over, that's going to be noisy. You see henge out there. I like the celebration, that's good, and revering holy wells and stuff. Wells, important, really important. But no one knows what stone circles are used for. No one knows what these barrows are. We don't know. We can have a feeling for the place. That was weird back there, having that. All my hair's on end. Like I'd gone into my own past. And I do believe that I am connected with this place in a way that maybe I won't like. Now I did think that clump there where those Land Rovers are was another barrow, and it is. Oh, this has been filming and I didn't realise. Okay. Right, here we go. Here's some old trees here. well gnarled. That's 200 years old apparently. I mean, I would have thought that was older than that myself. That's quite a girth, said the actress. Sorry. Now here are some more barrows, and if I turn you around you'll see what we can see from here, and there is Stonehenge, but also up on the horizon about there are some more barrows. Can you see them? Shall I try and zoom in there? You see them? Probably centre shot now. That's more. That gives you an example of how many there are. And in fact, below that group of trees that's in the centre now, I can see a rather large barrow. And here are these. Now they're massive, aren't they? Oh, there's Vanessa. Sunning herself. Now I'm going to follow the path. If we walked all over it, it would keep the grass down, but it's hard to walk in grass that's a foot high. There's another old beech tree there. And then some more. It's like a line of old beech trees. Now we can't see behind there, but that would give us a view that we were looking at before. Well, it really is high above Stonehenge here. And look at these beech trees. Amazing, aren't they? And the A303 in the distance. Wow, and a really old hawthorn. Wow, that's old. Probably the oldest one I've ever seen. Whoa, look at this. Sorry to bring you away. But look at them. The trees, I mean. Wowee. Oh, complete with harebells. Wow. I've no idea how many barrows are along this bit. Now these are particularly massive, actually. These are kind of, well, I don't know whether it's because they've had a lot of soil, you know, a lot of nature, organic material broken down on them and over the years, but they're far bigger than many tumuli and barrows that I know and I grew up with. Well, there's another one there. That's at least 4 then. And the road. See how they've ruined the area by putting a road through it? Isn't that nice? Whoa. Okay, let's zoom you in. Wow. Now I don't know if there's any hidden in the fields behind me, because yeah, if you want to check these things out, let me tell you that I have old maps, and proper old maps, and I cross-reference areas, and I've found barrows that are supposed to be there are missing. They're not there. Or so sometimes when they say barrow, tumuli, whatever, it could just be the site of. As it's long since been ploughed through, sadly. This is part of our history. I'm not saying anything about that or against that. It is part of our history. But we still don't know who these people are. And I don't have a good feeling about the Beaker people. Because when the Beaker people arrived, suddenly we had fighting, and according to Time Team, of course, there was a partition put up in that field across there that didn't actually go in a straight line and was a real diagonal partition, enough to disorientate and destroy. Dis and des. And here's another one. The road is getting close now. Whoa, there's another. Bloody hell. Excuse my French. Makes you wonder if they didn't just take out a tree that'd grown there. So that's another view, isn't it? This is quite incredible, really. So here is the last one. Which it looks like not many people come up. People don't bother with this one. Okay, it's not the biggest. It's not the one in the middle. Well, I'll tell you what, who wants to be buried in the middle of some others? I suppose in many ways it's safer and defended. There we go then, this is as far as we go here. Because the road is just there. Not so much of a view of the Hengie. We have to come, yeah, we can't really see it. We have to come down a bit, down a bit, down a bit, and it just pokes out. Wow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop down. And into these beech trees. Wow, this is incredible. This is actually more than I was expecting. It really is. Literally far more than I was expecting. The Barrows are twice as high. The beech, well, they're probably 4 times bigger. Although there are less of them than I was expecting. See, there were trees on that one. It looks like Stonehenge is just sat on the horizon there. It's not, of course. Oh, and a ewe. Of course, if things aren't walked, then brambles appear. This is certainly quite magical, isn't it? Greetings. And people come here and vandalise them. The great lady and great lord. I say that because that looks like a couple of breasts there. And it's quite twisty, that one is. Well, thank you for coming along. I really hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to do all the things like, subscribe, share, comment, help make this channel grow, and fund my retirement. No, just tick over and keep me alive is what I want. Check out the links below. Sign up for a walk, sign up for a healing session. Donate if you want to for no reason at all other than you want to, and join me next time. See you later. Ta-ra.